I got a great dish today. Check this out. Hash brown casserole. Could be dinner, could be breakfast. It's got all the essentials. Hash browns, eggs, sausage, and veggies. Let's put it together right now. Okay, ingredients. We've got hash brown patties. I'm going to use about 7 or 8 of them. Chorizo. If you can't find chorizo, you can use hot Italian sausage. And if you can't get the ground stuff, just grab the sausage links, carefully slice off the casing, and it'll grind up just as good. We're also going to need some eggs. 6 eggs. I've got some spinach. It's about a cup. Actually, it's probably more until it wilts. 4 to 6 mushrooms, ish. Some red, yellow, and green peppers. How about some garlic, an onion, and some shredded cheese. Now, cheddar's the preferred cheese, but in this case, I've got my usual cheese mix, and it's going to work out just fine. The first thing we're going to do is take our hash browns out, and we are putting them in a pan. So this is the pan we're going to use, so I want to make sure that the hash browns are going to fit in there. I got my baking sheet with parchment paper. And we're going to put 9, because that's all the sheet will fit, into the oven, 375, till they're nice and crispy. About 20 minutes. Let's do some prep work while we're waiting for the hash browns. I've got my peppers, green pepper. Now I always like this. This is how you chop a pepper without getting all the seeds in the way. There. Now you got all the seeds. Into the garbage they go, unless you're saving them to plant. Chop them up. There's our green pepper. Next up is yellow. Same idea, chopped up into our bowl. And then lastly, our red pepper. Pink, chopped up and into the bowl. Onion, peeled, chopped, and into the bowl. And then last but not least is our garlic. We need 2 decent sized cloves. I've got a big one and a kind of small one. And this is how you get the paper off. Give it a little smash. Like that. And in theory, it's supposed to peel right off. But of course, when I'm doing this on a video, it never works out quite properly. But hopefully you can see it all comes off with a little bit of patience. It all comes off in one big chunk. So we're going to mince everything up like that. Put it into a little bowl till it's time to use it. Oh, and this smells good. Fresh garlic, freshly chopped and minced. Oh, it's fantastic. Okay, let's put that aside. There's our veggies all chopped up and ready to roll. And there's our garlic. Frying pan out, medium heat, medium high heat. Into the pan's going to go our chorizo. And we're going to break it down and cook it till it looks something like that. Take it off. Spinach. We've got our spinach. I've already rinsed it off. And our mushrooms, I want to take out 6 or so mushrooms to chop up. And of course, you know, if you don't want to put the spinach in, if you don't want to put the mushrooms in, nothing's stopping you from doing that. So I got a good handful of the mushrooms. We're going to give them a little bit of a rinse to get all the mushroom stuff off. Like that. Put them aside. Get the spinach out of the way. We're going to chop them up into quarters like that. Let's start building. Spray up the pan, of course, just in case it wants to stick and you want to be able to get your casserole out. So we're ready to roll. In goes our hash browns. That's the first layer. Next up, cheese. Because we've got to have cheese on it. That's what kind of glues it together, right? So we got a nice handful of cheese. 2, that's probably about a little under a cup's worth. Chorizo's next. And you want to make sure it spreads all over. Looks good so far. Our veggies. Now I've already mixed them all up in the bowl. And we're not going to use all of it because they were really big peppers and I don't want to go overboard. Although it wouldn't have mattered one way or another if I put like a blanket of veggies down. But as you can see, there's quite a bit in there right now. That's all but, I think I had about maybe 3/4 of a cup left. So there, that looks kind of cool. Our mushrooms are going to go on top. This is getting yummy. Garlic, we're going to sprinkle that on top of the mushrooms. And our layer of spinach. Just like that. A little bit of cheese on top of the spinach. And we're good to go. Oh, no, we're not. What did I forget? I forgot the eggs. So now I got to take all the spinach off. I guess if I wanted to, I could take the mushrooms out too, but I'm not going to. There's our 6 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. We're going to fix this up just fine. Mix it all up. If you wanted to, you could put a splash of milk in there too. I didn't think it was necessary. So you try and get it spread out. It doesn't have to be perfect because it will spread out a bit while it's cooking. Our spinach goes back on with our cheese. If you want to put a little extra on after you make a mistake like that, you can. Into the oven, 375, 45 to 60 minutes. And when it comes out, after you let it cool, looks something like that. That is your hash brown casserole. We need a bowl and a spoon, so I've cut out a corner piece. Oh yeah. This is good. This smells really good. Like I said, this can be breakfast and this can be dinner. Doesn't matter. And it's really not complicated. Once again, like most stuff, your prep work's where most of your effort goes into. And this wasn't bad at all. And there you have it. I had fun. And now it's time to eat. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.